2020, ransomware attacks increased an astounding 400%, with the losses associated from a shutdown of business estimated at 10 times the cost of the ransomware demand. The average ransomware payment is also increasing, rising from $312,000 in 2019 to $570,000 in 2020. And in 2021, total reported ransomware payments in the U.S. alone topped $590 million. With the rise in cybercrimes like ransomware, identity theft, and extortion, the threat of publicizing stolen data that may be confidential in nature, businesses have turned to cyberinsurance as a means to protect them from financial loss associated with a shutdown or a payout of ransom, or both. However, increased demand for this insurance and recent large-scale payouts for covered incidents have led to a significant rise in associated premiums, with double-digit increases every month in the first quarter of 2021. Additionally, insurers have started setting requirements in a business's cybersecurity defense strategy and infrastructure prior to issuing coverage. In earlier days, required protections were relatively simple and easy to deploy, focusing on solutions such as antivirus software on company computers, endpoint detection and response tools, use of firewalls, etc. Today, insurers are increasing requirements to include identity and access management tools, multi-factor authentication systems, privilege access management platforms, and managed detection and response platforms. In some cases, insurers are even contracting firms to perform security scans and penetration tests of prospective clients' computing environments so they can properly assess risk before granting coverage. All in all, cyber insurance is an evolving market that will continue to require more sophisticated protections be in place prior to underwriting a policy. Each insurance carrier will have its own particular focus, but in general, a cyber insurance policy should cover the following: data breaches, such as incidents involving theft of personal information, cyber attacks on data held by vendors and other third parties, other types of cyber attacks, such as a network breach, attacks that originate or occur anywhere in the world, not only in the organization's official country, and terrorist acts. Also consider whether your cyber insurance provider will defend you in a lawsuit or regulatory investigation. Look for duty to defend wording, as well as provide coverage in excess of any other applicable insurance you have. Generally speaking, there are two classes of cyber coverage available from insurance carriers: first-party and third-party. First-party coverage protects an organization's data, including employee and customer information. This coverage typically includes a business's costs related to legal counsel to determine the business's notification and regulatory obligations, recovery and replacement of lost or stolen data, customer notification and call center services, lost income due to business interruption, crisis management and public relations, cyber extortion and fraud, forensic services to investigate the attack itself, and fees, fines, and penalties related to the cyber incident. Third-party cyber coverage generally protects an organization from liability if a third party brings claims against it. This coverage typically includes payments to consumers affected by the breach, claims and settlement expenses related to disputes or lawsuits, losses related to defamation and copyright or trademark infringement, costs for litigation and responding to regulatory inquiries, accounting expenses, and costs related to other settlements, damages, and judgments. Cybersecurity products and services help businesses in obtaining coverage and containing the cost of cyber insurance premiums. As an MSP, assisting clients to obtain cyber insurance is a significant value-added service, involving work to assess and report on a client's security posture, which establishes a business case to address gaps found in areas such as endpoint protection, identity and access management, and privilege access management, among others. Additional opportunity lies in managed detection and response services that monitor and alert on security anomalies 24 hours a day, which further minimizes risk. One advantage to fulfilling the carrier's requirements for obtaining cyber insurance is the process organically improves the client's cybersecurity posture, which helps reduce the impact of an attack if one does occur. Although it's always best to avoid a breach in the first place, Cyberinsurance will soften the business impact in the event of such an incident. Want to learn more? Reach out to a member of your Ingrammicro sales team to set up a call. Trust Ingrammicro to help you develop a better security strategy for your customers.